guys, welcome back. It is your girl, Dr. Samara, and we are back with another episode for Forex Bootcamp for Newbies. In this episode, guys, I am going to go over a few tools that you will need as a beginner trader so that you can become a successful trader. If you haven't already, go ahead and go like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel because it is what? It is free, and let's get into this episode. When it comes to charting, you may feel more comfortable with using TradingView. TradingView is one of those educational platforms that I use for all of my examples that I like to go over when it comes to going over my different strategies of trades and just ultimately just getting a chart analysis. TradingView is definitely one of those platforms that you can use for free. They do have a subscription where it does allow you to have access to many more different features that TradingView has to offer, but you can go ahead and use it for free just to go ahead and go over any charting analysis. Another tool when it comes to your trading and chart platforms is going to be MetaTrader 4 or 5. This is one of the platforms that I use to basically exert my trades. Also, of course, I do use my Prime account.
Prime's new 3-tier Prime Challenge is different from every other prop firm out there. There are no restrictive rules, no trading limitations, no complicated requirements. You can trade how you want, when you want, and with your very own strategy. This challenge is built for real traders who value flexibility, freedom, and consistency. So go ahead and choose your tier today. Trade your way, get funded, and to get started today, the link is in the description.
So the second thing as a beginner trader is having a calculator to help with your risk management. There are so many different calculators on the internet that you can search using Google. And this will allow you to get an understanding of your interest rates. How much are you able to actually spare when it comes to risking? As far as your account size is very much important because again, this is where you can lose money if you don't have the proper risk management strategy. As we already know, in general, we need a calendar for our day-to-day activities that we do on a day-to-day basis, right? So when it comes to Forex, you need a calendar as well. One of the top pages that I like to see if I need to get an idea of what the market could potentially do in the morning or the morning session altogether would be using forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com is one of those websites that really gives you an understanding of what the market is doing as far as news. So they go based on different folders. If the red folder is something that you see during a different time zone, that is letting you know that something bad as far as bad news is going to affect the market. If it's something around the green or yellow, that's just giving you cautionaries. Usually green is not going to really do nothing to the market. Yellow is just cautionary, like, oh, it could potentially do something as far as reverse the market in a different direction, whatever the case may be. But it gives you an idea of what could potentially be going on with the market. The fourth thing that I would recommend as a Forex beginner trader would be to trade and journal. You need to journal your trades because repetition is the key when it comes to Forex trading. Something that happened last year or the year before that will always happen or reoccur again sometime of this year or the year after. It has happened, and I'm telling you guys that the same trades that I have sent out the year before has happened already of this year. At one point, if you guys are an OG, I was selling some journals, some trading journals to kind of help with that consistency. I did take a stop in that, especially becoming a mom. It just was a lot for me. But if you guys want your girls to get back into opening up shop again and allowing you guys to purchase those journals again, comment down below and say, hey, we want those journals again. You always want to ensure that you have multiple ways of making money within the market, not just one, because again, anything can happen to your one strategy where it doesn't work anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's always important to learn different strategies, techniques, and things in that nature. And by doing so, this is how you join many different Discord groups, Telegram groups. Hola Prime, for example, is one of the prop firms that I love so much that they offer Discord groups of many different communities, right? So they have a huge community of different traders of different statuses, where they're beginner from experts to whatever the case may be. And you're able to talk about the different things that you guys are experiencing within the Hola Prime market, right? Same as for me, I have my own Telegram where I have many of you guys in this Telegram where you guys are discussing some of the things that you are seeing within the markets, or you guys are asking me questions, right? I have my own VIP signal group. This is for members or just anyone who is wanting that structure as well as organization, but most importantly, trying to see some profits within their accounts, actually trying to be consistent with trading because they see that trading is another source of income for them. So it's just being on top of things as far as being educated and being within community that has the same mindset as you.
And for number 6, as I mentioned before, mindset is very important. You always want to ensure that your mindset is up to par before going into the Forex market, because simply if you do not have the best attitude when it comes into trading, you will most likely fumble the bag. And I mean, when I say fumble the bag, you will probably either lose some of that bag of yours, or you will probably blow the whole account. Okay. And this is something that we do not want to happen, especially as a beginner trader, because as I've mentioned, it can really defeat the purpose of you having a longevity with trading altogether, because you have fear that you will lose your money. So it's very important to not over risk, but it's also important to not go into the market angry or upset or not confident. You want to get into the market confident, feeling refreshed, feeling just energized and ready to go in order for you to make those profits and win. But guys, that concludes this episode. I hope that this episode was very informative and beneficial for you. I'm super excited for you as a beginner trader to begin profiting. But if you haven't already, go ahead and go like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel, because it is free. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.